Dude, I think we chose the perfect kit. 10 out of 10. I've been tasked with building a dream kit for one of my students. He's been taking lessons with me for years, absolute stud, and I get to choose whatever it is that I would take on tour or I would take into the studio for him. The shells have already arrived at his place. I'm heading over to Drum Supply, which is a local shop in Nashville. Phenomenal selection, great team. And I'm gonna pick out cymbals and a little bit more. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. We've arrived at Drum Supply. We are very fortunate in Nashville to have some of the world's best drum shops carrying unique swag, one-of-a-kind drum sets, custom snare drums, drumsticks for days. I mean, whatever trinket or gadget you need, you'll find it at a drum shop in Nashville. Well, we're gonna need sticks. And 5B, if you're a real man, that's what you play. Or a real lady, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't sound the same. If you're a real man, you play 5B. Oh, they got a little Froggy. Hello, Froggy. So we got Drum Honey. Both of them are fantastic. If you're not using Drumdots or Drum Honey, dude, what are you doing? Definitely check those out. A cool detail about Drum Supply is that they can make you a custom snare. They have an in-house project lab, which I think is fantastic. Pick the color, pick the shell, and they'll make it happen for you.
Those are, we built the inserts, we can wrap them.
All right, I could get lost in here for days, but we are on a clear mission. We need to find the cymbal room, test out everything we can, pick out a selection, and head over to my student's house to finalize this setup. Here are a few things that I'm looking for. Firstly, they have to be pro level cymbals. Also, I need a variety in tone, and I'm needing a ride cymbal, a few crashes, and a pair of hi-hats. So let's test some of these out and see which ones will fit his setup the best. So this is the 22-inch Bison Spectrum ride. I actually don't own this one, and I love this ride. All right, this is a 22-inch, 21-inch Bison's medium ride. Medium stuff, Bison's, always sounds amazing. Here's another fantastic ride cymbal. 22-inch Big Apple Dark Ride. All right, here's one of my favorites. This is the Polyphonic 21-inch. I have the 22 as well, but this 21-inch is, my goodness, the control is fantastic. Here, check this out. Crash cymbals. We definitely got to get a crash cymbal. We looked at rides. Let's look at crash cymbals. I already can tell you guys there's something in here that is an absolute must that I definitely take on tour and into the studio. This is the extra thin hammered crash, the 20-inch. Big time recommend. This is the 19-inch Bison's extra dry thin crash. Fantastic. It's a quick decay. Like it doesn't linger, right? Dude, I love this. This thin crash, guys, please. If you don't have it, get it. If you haven't played it, at least play it. Look at this. Look at this. Can you even read it? Sand medium crash. This is an 18-inch Bisons. This is a classic. Bisons, 18-inch thin crash. 18-inch cymbals are fantastic. I know plenty of you love 18. I think 18-inch is actually the smallest crash that I'll have in my collection, unless I'm doing some kind of stack. Check this out. For hi-hats, we have these 15-inch medium Bisons. It's the first time I'm using my left foot on a hi-hat pedal in like 8 weeks. Big Apple dark hi-hats. Showed you guys a ride. Let's check out the hi-hats. "15-inch extra hammered." These are so sick, and these are relatively new. I think they're 2025. All right, we decided we're picking up this bag as well, this Meinl cymbal bag. And at the end of the video, you guys will definitely see what the selection is, but for now, we'll keep that a surprise. Shout out to Drum Supply for being super helpful in this entire process. If you're in Nashville, you guys got to check them out. Nashville has a lot of really cool shops, and this is one of them. The team is fantastic. Come check out some drums, play them, check out the cymbals, sticks, like literally whatever you need, they've got. Got everything we needed from Drum Supply. Head over to my student's house, do the unboxing, set up the drums, get everything looking nice and sounding great. This guy is too close to me. This guy behind me is too close. Nashville traffic, you know what I'm saying? All right, the kit arrived, so here are the boxes. We're gonna rip these open and see what we got. As I was unboxing, I realized we're missing our Pearl Eliminator hi-hat stand and 2 snare stands, but those will be arriving in a few days. This drum set is a Pearl reference in a matte black finish with a 10, 12, 16 tom configuration and a 20 by 16 bass drum. This is a striking finish, and in person, my goodness, it's something else. Top tier craftsmanship from Pearl. This snare I've actually toured with, and it's really cool to see that my student now has one. This snare is a Pearl Sensitone aluminum shell, 14 by 5. This shell is a massive recommendation, guys. I love this snare drum. Very lightweight, like very lightweight. Super easy to tune, responsive. I love metal drums, and this one is just so nice. These tom and cymbal stand combos and the 1030 boom stands that I'm using are amazing. They all use the gyro lock system, which means setup is really easy. Pearl Roadster is our choice for the throne. It's a hydraulic base and on aluminum legs. Very light. This is gonna keep your butt cozy, my dude. So here are the little goodies that we got. I'm a sucker for trinkets, and anything that can make my setup easier or life on tour easier, anything like that, I'm a huge fan of. First off, for sticks, we got Promark 5Bs. These are the Rebound 5Bs. I'm using the Fire Grains, but there weren't any of these in stock, the Fire Grains rather. So I just decided to pick these up for my student. Very durable, I'm a huge fan. Meinl Drum Honey. So not only did I get the Drum Honey because I love those, but I also got Drumdots. Drumdots makes large and mini sized little sticky things. They're mutes for your drums, essentially. If you guys are familiar with Moon Gel, these work in a similar fashion, but these don't leave any weird residue. They won't melt onto your drums. I've traveled with these so much, and they're very useful. Also, you can get yourself this super cool little carry case, put all your drum dots in there, keep your gear sounding good. This is a fairly new piece of gear that I've added to my setup. Shout out to the cowboy drummer, Joe, for, putting me onto Rocklocks. They keep all of your tension rods in place because over time, especially with different weather, your tension rods will come loose. And it's really nice when you're in the studio or on the road to not have any differences in tonality and tuning. Rocklocks are awesome, and I honestly am a huge fan. Like I said, trinkets, little things that make my life easy, I'm a huge fan of.
Here's something you absolutely do not see every day. Limited edition 25th anniversary Red Line Eliminator double pedals. Black and gold finish. These are monstrous. I'm definitely going to have to get some of these for my setup. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and also what double pedals you're using, if you're using double pedal. These are sick. All right, let's go see which cymbals we chose.
18-inch thin crash, 19-inch extra dry thin crash, 20-inch extra thin hammered crash, 15-inch dual trash crash. Sounds ridiculous. Like 21-inch polyphonic ride,
and 15-inch Byzance medium hi-hats. All right, I think it's time to look at these drums in their final form. I cannot overstate the world-class craftsmanship of Pearl drums and Meinl cymbals. This combination is fantastic, best in the world, and I'm so amped that my student has this kit. Alright, I know this is not a Richie Martinez performance video, but if I did all that setup and no demoing of these drums, you guys would destroy me in the comments, so here you go.
Dude, what an incredible day. That was the best side quest ever, and I'm really glad you guys got to join me on that. Let me know what you guys think was your favorite part of the kit. What are some things that you would change? Colors, shell sizes, snare drums, cymbals, whatever. I'm very curious as to what you guys like to play. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment down below. It's always a pleasure interacting with y'all and reading the comments. Subscribe and ring that bell for notifications for whenever I release a new video. I had a blast, and I'll definitely be seeing you guys very soon on the next one. Peace.